All right, we're back for episode 12 of Sci-Fi. We have had a couple player drops over the course of the campaign. So, for anybody curious, the canon events are that Dalvo sent Grex back to his planet to undergo his ritual that he had been passing for a long time in favor of being a bodyguard, but he had run out of time, and he must go back to his planet to do that. And Gabriel helped out this battle. He's technically here. He will be helping the players send their ship through a artificial gate, and in doing so, he will become exhausted to the point of being unusable for the remainder of the campaign. So, in lore, that is what's happening. For anybody who's curious, but the rest of the campaign will be performed by these three characters. Last time we had a large conflict on the surface of the mining planet Cal 4, and we had remedied that. We had fought them. The Black Construct did arrive on the planet. 9 sent his troops to flank and destroyed the remaining ships, but noted that there were a lot coming. After the major war fight had kind of resolved for now, Tomisk made deals with the Cal4 mining coalition, as well as technically a noble, to obtain goods in favor of defending the planet. And the plan is to mount an offense, a sort of subverted offense, to head to another planet nearby. But before that, 9 and the remaining crew members are to have a meeting aboard their ship as we start.
I am tired after the fight, so I am laying against the wall. I'm not asleep yet, but like if I get bored, I could. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm low energy for now. Until needed again.
Gogarine's gonna go and make some light drinks for everybody.
So 9. What what made you want to ask us for help?
Well, you see, the Assassin's Corps is doing well. They've been hunted for a long time. Higher ups, many of them are unable to. I guess they're unable to impede on the Black Construct's movements at this time. Actually, they're unable to do much at all because of the severity of the wormhole. But us higher numbered members don't normally know too much about the workings of the lower number ones. But according to the information I got, basically numbers 6 and higher were to establish some sort of counter force. When I saw that you guys had been dealing so much with this, it took a while to find out that at all. We were able to move some pieces around. Thanks to some ex-members.
Ex-members?
Yeah. Namely, beacons from former member 6, former members like 13. Namely those.
Interesting. Interesting.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, I guess.
He goes around and kind of hands everybody a drink. Just like a cocktail or something like that.
If you guys have the capacity to launch a counterforce, why have they been allowed to roam without punishment for so long?
You see, aside from the fact that the Assassin's Corps isn't a sort of judicial body of any sort, but rather
It's true.
universal entity, um, they started off kind of smaller, like as a defunct scientific operation, kind of grew into something that started to target us. So it wasn't initially on our radar, and the strength of it wasn't initially high enough to trigger any initial attacks from us. But
Hmm.
as it kind of scaled up, it did flag us pretty immediately. But due to, as mentioned, the wormhole situation, um, some of the highest ranked members are probably going to be gone for a few more years at least. So it just was a perfect storm of events. Though I will say that we have done quite a lot to impede on them. They just they have sort of a stealthier division and a more overt public facing image. Um and their stealthier divisions haven't been able to do a lot because of us. Their more overt forces do things that they shouldn't be able to do, but they've been getting scalding from other political opponents because of it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, at the end of the day, the Black Construct is still isolated to primarily the northwestern quadrant, if we were to look at it on a flat map.
Yeah. Well, do you have any information that might help us do something about them?
Uh,
Since you want us to help?
I've heard there's aside from these attacks on Calfor to smother some thread of information, I suppose. I've heard of a couple artificial satellites, um, larger than, you know, atmospheric satellites, more like planetoids, that have been constructed in a particular region of space. We're thinking if we can interfere with enough of those, we can mount a pretty sizable offense with legal
Hmm.
authority that won't let us be attacked by United Falcons or things of that nature.
Right. Okay. Well, I got a long shot question for you then. 9.
Huh?
Do you know the identity of the person who captured Octa before he got erased?
Think if I had to wager, of course I wasn't there, but if I had to wager what it would have been like based off what we know, almost certainly would have had to be uh probably a top level combatant, likely somebody who ace pilot of some sort, because you wouldn't be able to just fight that as a land battle. That's not possible. So it would have had to be a mech battle, which means that it only points to, like, I don't know, maybe like one of the top 10 pilots, which lowers the list quite a bit. If we were to assume it's a top 10 pilot that isn't currently like already in the southeastern quadrant for some reason, I would narrow it down as low as like 4 people. And if we go with people who might have stakes in this that are benefiting by this, I would say it's almost certainly somebody who hates the Assassin's Corps, or hates Gastians, uh, which takes that 4 to probably 2. Pilot is Gastian himself and has nothing against them. The pilot is a person. Sorry, it's not clear. That's their name. But I'm gonna say it is either a rogue number like the former number 8 who is living, or a like a holy pilot, like a knight, maybe from the other universe 1.
I suppose a knight would have killed him even if you fought for peace.
Those make sense to me.
That's annoying. That's annoying. It's always the Universe 1 knights, huh? Okay.
They're particularly problematic in Universe 2. They don't normally pilot large-scale mechs, but it wouldn't be hard for somebody to have moved over and learned it in the last 20 or so years. There are some that are talented.
Well, I guess I know what I'm looking for. All right. Oh, God. Okay. So, Goga,
Yes.
do you know where Uncle Rory is?
He should be in his room. Probably making contacts with his old pals. I don't know. We'll have to double check.
Yeah. Check up on him. I want to see if he can help us here. Because 9 did imply that he knows who Rory is.
Yes. I'm assuming because of his past with the assassins.
That would make sense. Yes, I want to know what information he has on the Black Construct. I want to know exactly who I gotta kill and how I gotta kill him.
From what you're saying, 9, it seems like there's a lot of players that are interconnected with this problem, with the Black Construct.
Yeah, so it would seem.
Yeah.
Wait. Shepard.
Well,
yes.
Can you look up information on any of the top 10 pilots who may have had run-ins against the Assassin's Corps or Gastians in the past 20 years?
Sure.
While he does
Just
that,
not thought of that.
Goga's gonna send a PDA message to Rory to see if he's up or not.
Okay.
What's the role?
You're rolling the internet check for the pilots.
Yes.
Intelligence.
Fuck.
In your search,
Damn it, I'm hunting for ghosts.
you get a lot of adware, like a lot of
No.
a lot of it is like, want to see the fastest pilots this time Saturday. And they're going crazy over like these F1 racer pilots rather than what you're trying to look for.
Yeah, this is pretty classified information. It's gonna take me a while to crack.
Okay. All right. Well, I tried.
You PDA call Rory. Yes. So Rory does reply to your message. They are awake. They're currently just taking some medicine in their room.
Ah, medicine. I
He'll be out in a second.
guess 9, I do have to ask since I know that the web you guys have is vast. My question to you, 9, is what information do you have on us? Because it seems like you guys have been tracking us for a while. From what it seems.
It's not too crazy to be honest. I mostly gained the information from the beacon, and
Okay. That's
we've
good.
been following the escaped incident at a similar pace to the Black Construct. But as you saw, we were a bit behind that fleet. So
Yeah.
we were following them to locations that they'd been spying on more than information we had. We did receive your direct call in information from the beacon, but prior to that, we had just been tracking associated kills and other things. There's some reports
Okay.
in the space station, but many of them fell flat. There's some information about in the Citadel about people who had gone missing being found, and a large like person scaling the walls of space station. Those types of informations did make its way to us, but no reason to pin that to you guys.
Of course. I like look at Shepard. uh
Other than that, not much. Information came from the Citadel informants. In fact, many of them were based in the slums, and we had some die. Um, but there's no reason to assume that would be for any reason that isn't just the line of duty.
I don't think we've killed anybody that worked with you guys. Have we killed any Assassin's Corps members?
Not that I'm aware of.
I
They're
don't think so.
the event they're referring to indirectly, but they don't know that you guys are a part of it, is when Tomisk broke into the warehouse.
Right. Okay.
So there was a spy mixed amongst them, but Tomisk didn't like blow them all up or anything.
I was
But
gonna
some
say
of
he
them
didn't like
did.
gun everybody down.
But one of the Assassin's Corps members was one of the people he shot when he was in the alleyway to the side of the warehouse where he was escaping.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think we killed any. No, not that I know of.
Yeah, I assume you wouldn't want to go on a murder spree and get caught by the Black Construct or other people in a Citadel.
Yeah. But in the Citadel, no. If I just did, I mean, if I did what I did out there and it brought more of them to me, I wouldn't be opposed. But
Yeah. But yeah, we didn't track you because of any sort of that happening. It was
Okay.
mostly the beacon.
That's good.
Rory does make his way into the room at this point.
Good to see you're still you're still doing well, Rory.
I'm holding in there. Yeah. At least a couple days.
So
Pick for a drink, Rory.
Yeah, I won't accelerate anything that's already not happening.
So Rory, what can you tell us about the Black Construct? You
I
seem to
was
know a thing or two about a thing or two.
taken by them directly.
But well, yeah, that's true. But
Aside from that, I mean, they weren't a thing when I was in business.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So my
Oh, well, you
time
go
with
way
it-
back. Wow.
Yeah, the Black Construct is kind of fresh actually. Like last 10 years ish.
Yeah.
In terms of especially widespread, but yeah, that's what I know about it. In regards to the conversation you guys were having earlier about pilots, I think um these two names, though I don't know anything about them, probably matter.
Hmm. Good to know. Smile starts appearing across her face. Now that we're all here, before we decide what step to take next, I do have to ask. We never really discussed this. Why the fuck did we all get imprisoned? Like, what did we do?
Gogarine, that's a
Having
cigarette.
information you don't like.
That's crazy.
I feel like we can all relate and say that it's very complicated.
I guess.
Sure, Goga's case is more just being associated with me, and
Yeah,
That would make sense.
if it sounds like
That
you're
would make
connected to
sense.
the core in some way, so that's enough of a reason. Shepard
family
is a bit,
problems.
yeah. Shepard's pretty high profile, so I don't actually know why.
Well, I guess that answers that.
For all
Okay.
I know, he also has some or something that's in the Assassin's Core that I don't know.
I mean, I have family that was Assassin's Core.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Octa was my father. But
Wait, the Octa that we really?
the Octa I was just asking about, yeah. Hades. Hades Lamont. But not that that matters now. But I am glad that I have these names to look for. Because when I find them,
I
well,
already know what you're gonna say. You don't have to say it.
there's a lot of people that didn't like the power that my father held. A lot of people, a lot of demons that didn't like the power my father held. He didn't fight as a demon. He fought as a unifier. A lot of people that wanted to erase that power. Unfortunately, he wasn't the only one that had it.
Mhm.
You see the largest smile you've ever seen her make appear before you. She looks very like evil. Like it's definitely like not a great look. uh and then she kind of dies, kind of dies a little bit and just looks over at 9. And she's like, "All right, 9. So what do we have to do to kill them?"
Well, the Black Construct as a entity will mostly fold with the desecration or moderate destruction of the actual relic. Without that,
Hmm.
there's nothing they hold of importance beside political
Okay.
affiliation. But I'm sure that would wane if everything they put their money into went away.
So you want us to go destroy something important to them?
Well, particularly the giant relic they used to banish people, but that
Okay.
device is difficult to attack from the outside, so I think we need to draw some other forces away first.
Well, there's one thing to do well. So,
Turn into a robot for me. I don't know if you turn into a robot for everybody else. Or if I'm happening.
Josh, is it me or Nylan?
I'm back now. I think it was
You're back?
partly
Okay, it
me.
was
I thought it was me.
Oh,
I thought it was
okay.
me too.
Okay.
Might
okay.
have been a Discord thing.
What did it sound like to everybody else?
Robots.
Robots.
Indecipherable.
Okay, I'm gonna assume then
Transformers.
it was Discord if everybody saw everybody's Transformers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Baguettes.
Baguettes.
Oh no!
Oh,
not bread. That's close to one, Josh.
Whoa, dude, whoa.
You need to leave.
Bro starts hanging out with a fucking trans woman, it gets crazy. What the heck?
I am not hip to what happened.
Alright, bro. Alright.
I'm not. I don't know what I did.
No, it was just close.
Anyways.
It was close to the F slur, but it was bread based.
Yeah, you said baguettes is what you said.
Oh. Guys.
Guys. We do not condone words, even if they're bread
This is all
forms.
recording, by the way. This is recorded.
It is.
I bet you wish the Discord was still bugging out now, huh?
Yeah, it was. He
Yeah,
actually
whatever.
said something that sounded nothing like it. It was a robot.
Yeah,
word.
y'all heard some issues with Discord. Okay.
It was AI.
It was
AI.
AI. You know.
AI's everywhere, guys.
Oh, bro.
All right. Anyways.
Nine's an AI.
Anyways, 9. How do we get over there to break some shit?
Well, I heard you guys had a Nomad, so I think the plan would be that you, have that Nomad activate a planar shift for your ship, so you can get out of this surrounding chokehold they're trying to pin us in. I'll have my people descend on Cal 4 and hide amongst the mining coalition, and bring some personnel in here, and we'll just store them in the storage room and any adjacent rooms you have. And that'll get us out, and then they'll have to search for us wildly while we attack one of their satellites.
Easy at me.
Sound like a plan to you, Goga and Shepard?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
All right, well. Sounds like a plan. And they, disappear for a bit. Where you guys are free to talk amongst yourself for about 30 in-game time while they just get their forces to load them on the ship.
I'm not realizing something. Where the
What
fuck
is
did
that?
Grex go?
Yeah, where did that motherfucker go?
What the
He
hell?
went home.
He went home. Oh wow.
He has a home.
Yeah, he's a.
Yeah. He
was
went
his
home.
home
Mini
planet.
Rex.
Yeah. I think
Oh.
he had to finish his rite of passage. He hadn't done it. So he kind of low key was
Hadn't finished his rite of passage. Wasn't he like 50?
No, I don't even know actually.
Wait, you're his son. So he left his son? Oh, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I really don't
I
like
would
your
never.
father.
I would never. I pick Mini Grex up and I start hugging him. I would never. That's so mean. Why did he leave him?
How much
Yeah.
money do I have? Oh my god.
has to accomplish it on his own, but I agree it was a little negligent.
I mean, he could have at least sat you outside, like in the village or something.
That he told me to keep watch of Gabriel, but then Gabriel he started to work on this new thing after everybody mentioned it. He ran to his room and been talking to
Yeah.
himself.
Planar shift.
A lot of problems.
This isn't a plane, it's a ship.
True.
That is correct.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
When you really think about it, no. Doesn't. I don't really get this whole technology thing, I guess. I thought I was getting accustomed to it. Thought I knew a thing or two about it. Apparently not.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
That's what I got these two for.
Yeah, I'm a druid at the end of the day. I don't make sense of it either.
Yeah, you do like bug magic, kinda.
Yep.
Bugs.
Hey.
Hmm?
Can I all right. Quick question.
Yep.
Salsa the biometal.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Are you asking a question to him or me?
To you.
Okay.
Could he merge with my armor?
Oh.
Could he merge the armor? Well, the short answer is like, sure. The long
that's
answer
hard.
is that it would require some sort of insulator between you and him because his being is like sends a high voltage electricity. That's how it maintains the biometal. Is like it has an electrical like spine essentially that holds it all together. Like a core. So you could, if you could insulate yourself from like a lot of electricity. But you could. If it's only on
Okay.
like your limbs, it's very easy because it's nowhere near your heart. But the closer it is to your heart, the more insulated you would need to be.
So theoretically, right? Could it be like, you know how like Iron Man has a little thing? Could it be like that where it doesn't hurt my heart and it hurts like the weakness or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. Like you could, for the sake of argument, you could have a breastplate of some sort, like like the core of the power source, and then like he's the rest of your limbs. And that would be pretty safe. Yeah. The further away from your chest he is, the better.
Well, we'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. I was just thinking about it. My bad. Well, now I will be referring to Salsa. I'm going to tell Salsa to keep on watching me until it is at 100%. I am then going to give. Okay, so what do biometals need? Does he need does he need money to like upgrade anything?
No. That the way biometals were designed to scale from a like roleplay perspective was that they just needed to spy on people a lot to build up their skill set, but they don't need much else beside that. So they just need time stealthing around people and analyzing them, and then they're OP.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I just tell him to keep watching me until it's 100%. Then I command. Well, I'll tell it to come back to me once it's at 100%.
Sounds good.
And as they are tailing me, I want them to spy on the people who are coming aboard the ship and let me know if you know anything. Just give me any information
Okay.
that I need to know.
All right, that sounds good, Master. I got you.
And then, are we going to stop at any like planetoids before we go to the thing?
No,
No.
not unless
Oh.
you specifically outline one.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess never mind. I could just use the universal net because I wanted to spend some money.
Yeah, the universe. That's the best way.
So I guess I'll go back to my room, and then whenever you're ready, or everyone, working, whenever you're ready, I'll just buy some stuff.
Yeah. I'm ready to buy stuff.
Okay, well,
If you need more time for making some ideas, then that's fine. But I can do it. The purchases now, and then we can move on to the next section if you want.
I guess I would like a new anti-material rifle.
Okay.
It does a bit more damage.
Do you want to prioritize power?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
I go to sleep in the corner holding Grex like a plushie.
Me.
With sleep time. Honk me. That's me sleeping.
Boom.
Frequency. They start in words. Okay, how much is this?
It is. What's in this? Sorry, I had to type the updated text in the Discord. How much is this? This is, I think it's like, it's 250. 250 bucks.
If you need money, let me know.
And did that take account my? Oh, can I hold on? Wait a minute. Social creature. Do my social creatures affect any of these prices or no?
No, because it says for goods in person. But
Oh,
you can you can roll a you could just roll a luck check for the deal. See if this is basically on sale.
it's not on sale.
So it is 250.
Okay. I'll give you a 250.
It's 530, I think. Never mind. You're right. 630. Yep. I was.
Can I keep my same upgrades on it?
Can you keep your same upgrades? Depends. Let me double check what your equipment looks like. So your anti-material has the shield slicer rolls. You can keep the scope. That's what you're referring to, right? Primarily.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You can detach the scope. Completely modular.
It does. All right. Well, how many? Let me see about assault rifle.
Okay. This gets a little bit more killer. Assault rifle. Are you looking for one that's particularly better than Rhonda?
Yes, if there is one. If not, then it's fine.
Roll me luck. I don't know if there is. There technically is, but it would be like extravagantly expensive. I'm gonna say there isn't one for the sake of argument. We'll say that it exists, but it's like too expensive. They're like
Okay.
overcharging for it.
All right. I guess how much would a new shotgun be?
That's pretty plausible. Shotgun. Roll me another luck check just so we can see ahead of time if it's on deal or not. That's better. It's they have something that's like a shotgun. Works pretty much the same way, just different type of device. A little heavier. Wheels. Fuck. Okay. Uh, Let me make sure these. There's this flat cannon. See what it is with the deal.
Could I keep the underbarrel?
Yep.
Gotta put the underbarrel on this.
Yeah, it's modular, so you're good.
All right. How much is this?
222.
22.
33 off. Because
22. We're gonna take that.
all right. Yeah, it's got a bit more range. Got AoE. A little bit more damage. In terms of
Okay.
effective range.
Question.
Yeah.
Did I ever get that upgrade for full stealth?
I don't remember. I feel like yes. Let's just say yeah.
Can I buy any shield upgrades?
Build upgrade. I mean You're currently not using a shield essentially because of your suit. So yeah, in that sense. But do you want one that applies to the shield on the armor, or do you want it for when you're not wearing the armor?
Yeah, a shield with the armor.
With the armor. It exists. It's more like resistance oriented than pure like extra shield though. Are you cool with that?
Mm. But then I'll do the shield for when I don't have the armor in. Then
Okay. Yeah, they offer portable shield. This is like sell these, which are the normal, like what you would expect to buy. Are you looking for something like crazier than that? This is like the basic vanilla. This is a good
okay,
device.
okay, hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook real quick. Can I get a is there a portable shield that resists lightning or electricity?
Like insulated shield, yeah. You want it to resist and give you a shield, or just resist?
We can just resist.
Yeah, it'd just be this. I would say it is probably 150, and you can lower it by a luck check.
Ace and deals.
Brad, let me roll. Yep. It is full value. There is no actual deals.
I'll take it
Okay.
regardless.
All right. You buy it. 150 doubloons.
I'll take this. And I will close the store. So I'll spend the Realmic. How much Realmic is that? Or not Realmic fuel.
Yeah, you don't have to spend it while you're in the ship. Essentially, it's free.
Okay. Oh.
Because it would just be assumed it would refill instantly when you enter the ship.
I'll go find Gogarine and ask him to put the insulator shield upgrade, make it an upgrade to my suit, so I have that as on my chest plate.
Right.
Is that something I can do?
And ask him to do so, and he can do it.
Hey Goga, I need a huge favor from you. Can you take
What is
this
it?
insulator shield and put it on my chest plate? That I got an idea.
Put it on your chest plate.
Yeah.
Goga thinks about, I guess, how difficult would that be with his skill set?
It shouldn't be difficult, but it is possible to fail. I'd say you'd fail it if you rolled lower than 5.
Okay, I can do it. But there's a slight possibility it may not Turned out as you expected. Just a slight.
It's fine, Goga. I believe in you. Thank you, my friend.
I appreciate it, Commander. Especially out of you.
I hand him my suit as well as the lightning resist armor.
Yeah, he
Alright.
takes it.
Alright, go to roll. You can just roll 100, it's fine. I know all the numbers.
Okay.
You do not fail. You do it well. You attach the device not only to the armor, but in the contact points that will be actually attaching to his chest as a human to help insulate him. So it's a bit of a, dangerous design for certain types of people, but this one's particularly safe and well constructed that won't dig into his flesh or anything, but will give him a lot of resistance to electrical field signals and what have you. And it does not interrupt or interfere with the onboard computers or PDA devices, despite being insulator.
He takes it, and after completing that, he hands it back to him. Here. You'll be the first guinea pig, of course. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Should work well.
Thank you, my friend.
Anytime, of course.
Then I go back into my room where I consume the Strido data and replicate some of his techniques.
All right. There are two primary datasets for Strido in here. I will have you roll int to see if you could obtain both of them or only one of them. DC is a bit easier. You are able to obtain both of them. So you can pick one for this session and one for next session. So which there's a skill and a spell. Which one would you like first?
Spell.
Yeah. Perfect. You obtain Strido spell. Stridos. All right. Should be. Boom. Formula.
Oh wow. Tier 6.
Good.
Nice. Despite being exposed to the next.
Fucking. We'll do that. All right. There you are, sir.
I practice this technique using ancient Tibetan meditation techniques, just like Gohan and Kuririn on their way to Namek. And I just wait out my room until it's time for me to do something.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else want to specifically do something like before you guys make the planar shift towards the planet?
No, I'm asleep.
Get over here.
All right. You guys make the planar shift. Gabriel heads to the bridge and he charges up a large last ditch planar shift for the entire crew to warp out of the sort of blockade the other end of this galaxy. In doing so, he collapses to the ground and Gregor kind of picks him up and checks his pulse and walks back over and has Claymore take him to his room. Boink.
Well, huh.
I sense his key dropping, and I say, "Thank you, lasagna."
The final lasagna. Wow. Well, you know what they say, real G's move in silence.
I will
Yes.
protect your body, Gabriel, until you wake up again.
Says solemnly.
Well,
Drive.
I mean, I guess it's kind of better this way. We're going on a mission to kill people. It's not really what he does, huh? Well, anymore.
I can't stand someone like him dying.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna leave it
Yes.
at that. I can't stand someone like him. Word, he just moved our ship across the galaxy single-handedly.
I always
Imagine.
hated that guy.
Fucking loser.
Glad he's dead.
Oh my god.
What?
Said I need to go in there and finish the job.
Insane work.
It's crazy.
Fuck.
All right. 9 scopes that out a little bit. He jumps out of the ship while it's still in space.
What the fuck?
Blast door closes over
Could he
here.
always do that?
Yeah, he descended from the
You guys-
atmosphere when he appeared on Cal 4.
Interesting.
But looks around to see where's a good spot to board. You guys are in stealth mode. He finds a spot and he rigged up your guys' landing war vehicle with a stealth capacity that is fit for Assassin's Core. On your guys' way over here. So he comes back in. All right, guys, I think I found our landing spot.
Okay.
Good work.
So, where are we supposed to go when we land?
We're landing near a warehouse, not too far off of a couple places we might need to hit.
Okay.
But essentially, it'll look like a harbor of sorts. Ships are docked everywhere, trying to load up containers full of weapons, munitions, etc. But we need to check in and destroy some of those munitions, cause a problem, you know?
Oh, I can cause some problems, hun. The smile appears across her face.
Sounds good then. So it's up to you guys, but you can either break into 2 groups or just focus on being in 1 group. There are advantages to both, but essentially, there's this operation to pull attention, destroy the warehouse, and if we're in a full group, I think we can then just bring the fight to them. You know, lure them into an ambush, take them out. But if we want to break into 2 groups, I think we should have somebody cause the problems at the warehouse, and the other 2 attack the municipal outpost, the direct brain of the operation for their incoming ships. Think of it as
Goga.
a new school version of a radio tower.
He looks to Eve. I'm assuming you probably would be the person to cause a scene.
She's like shaking back and forth with excitement. She slowly looks at you and she goes, "Yeah, I'd like to."
After hearing this plan through the astral projection of using one of my ancient Tibetan key techniques, I step out of my room and I assure Goga that you're going with Dren Mao, and it will be me and Salsa
What?
sneaking in to attack using our
You and
stealth
Salsa.
capabilities.
Goga's better. I mean, I agree with that, but Goga should go with you. He's better for stealth ops. That's like
You're
his
gonna need
whole kit.
you're gonna need some help,
I don't know.
but hey, I
I've
was
got all the
just
help I need. I have the soul of Octa. I don't need anything else.
well, that's fine then. Goga,
Have faith
you're
in
with
me,
me.
Shepard.
Oh, I do. I do.
Besides, somebody's got to let the wings of Lamont fly, since Hades can't do it anymore.
Okay. Well, it seems as though we have a plan.
So the split is Shepard creates the warehouse problem, and the other you 2 go to the.
No, I am creating the warehouse problem.
You're creating the warehouse problem, and then
That's
Goga and
me.
Shepard are going to the municipal.
Yeah.
Right.
These 2
Well-
are more suited for stealth. I was never quite built for it.
Gotcha. All right.
Would
Well,
have salsa tag along as well.
of course, that's
Salsa,
no issue.
yeah, Salsa can go wherever his heart desires. Okay, Mini Grex, not to abandon you, but I'll be leaving you on the ship for this one. I don't want you to get caught in the crossfire.
All right. Well, let's make sure that we're in communication. Make sure your PDAs are always on and active. And
Absolutely.
Uncle Rory, he can help out from afar.
And if anything does go wrong with me as Shepard, I have faith in you to be able to clean up whatever mess I may fuck up and leave behind.
Oh,
But I don't think it'll be necessary.
He takes another hit from his cigarette. Yeah, it's not my first rodeo. I'm kind of used to it.
Goga, could you roll me a D100 luck check?
Okay.
Oof.
All right. Could you roll me a intelligence check?
No, Rory, no, 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 no,
Might be his time.
no, dude, no.
His time.
Come on.
Left. He
That's fine.
is going to die. In this sort of interim between the travel, he did say he only had a couple more days. He kind of
He
walks
did. That's
towards
true.
you guys, and knowing he doesn't have much time left, he passes on something to Gogarine. If I don't think I have long enough. I'm sorry. Tried to hold out.
See him open his mouth. He drops his cigarette from his mouth, and then he clenches his fist.
I always knew you're destined for greatness, Goga. You know, I had to do a lot of things I didn't like to do. But you know, we can always remember the good times. I want other people to remember the good times with their people, having to deal with the Assassin's Corps members being wiped out. But you know, this old heart's only can run for so long before the shadows catch up. And he hands you a nebulous-looking purple gemstone of some sort. It's like mostly black, but it has these like tinges of purple on the edges of the gem cut.
I know what this is.
He kind of hesitantly like takes it and then looks at him. You can kind of see that he's frustrated. Like a frustrated look on his face. He's not saying anything.
He pats him on the shoulder, and then he coughs a little bit of blood onto his hand. He sort of starts to dematerialize. You feel as though he assimilates with this sort of crystal some way. And I guess Tomisk can roll this. It's pretty impossible for anybody else, but Tomisk, feel free to roll me an intelligence check.
Damn, I know how the gyms work because my dad.
Yeah, it's just specific to his disease.
Yeah.
Question.
I figured.
Yeah,
Didn't I scan Uncle Rory before?
you
You did.
did. It didn't like get a super high amount of info, but it did. You did scan him at some point, which
Could
is a
I-
good cross reference.
Could I add a little bit of a saving throw? So
Yeah,
I
I'll-
scan
Because
it?
he got
I'll
extra.
add 10 extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add 10 extra?
Yeah.
This is your roll, Quay.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Damn, nigga, you keep rolling 19.
It's interesting. No, you
rolling 19.
you get the impression that it's some rifted disease. He might have been too close to the blast when the wormhole was created or something. But you've heard about this in some Earth colonies. That there's some people that you used to work with in the past that had rifted diseases from like either these weird gem protrusions on their arm that would slowly poison them to death, etc. But you get the impression it's something like that, but you don't get to know exactly what he has. But you get the impression it's something to do with the rifted.
My heart saddens as I feel Uncle Rory's key signature disappear. And I worry for Gogarine. I don't know really what to say to him. And I know how it feels to lose. I know how it feels to lose someone. And the commander in me would tell him that he could sit this one out. However, that would have been the novice. That would have been the me when I first started in my military career. Now I understand what makes a warrior. It's this loss. And as a veteran commander I am, I know that all this did was light the fire, a new flame within Gogarine. His heart is now steeled and resolute. And the only thing that I can do for my friend now, not even someone who is under me, but an equal, a friend, is to support him. And so I don't console him.
You don't console him.
Instead, I send prayers to the unknown for the friends we have lost, the friends we either who have crossed into the other world or are now in a coma or had to travel away. I do an ancient ritual, a Tibetan ritual, and good luck for those who are on different paths as I await our next destination.
That was sick. I liked that. I was a fan of that. I'm gonna walk by. We'll say that I was in my room. Why not? We'll say I was in my room. And I come through the portal, and I look at Goga, who has the like pendant in his hand, and I noticed the gem. And I immediately I realize like, ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Oh god. Uh hmm. That is huh.
Goga pulls out another silvers and lights one up, smokes it, and then he goes, let's just finish the damn job.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. But I mean, with that pendant and that jade saber of yours, seems like you're the will of the Assassin's Corps now. That's some pretty cool shit if you ask me. I go ahead and make my way over here to get ready to launch out.
Yeah, he kind of slowly walks over to where Eve is in.
All right.
Man.
Shepard, you leaving with them?
Yes. I
Rory
finished the
and-
ritual and walk out.
For
Ready.
Rory and for Hades.
All right. You guys leave, arriving on this sort of a planet. There's sort of a bay, if you will, of ships. In all directions, but you kind of land off on, an illegal portion.
Mhm.
Quickly, make your way out into an alleyway initially that's there, out of vision. Have arrived.
So 9. Where
Yeah.
do I have to go to cause this distraction for you guys?
I see. We need you to go to the warehouse district, which is nearby, and I want you to destroy everything. What the?
Destroy everything.
Yeah.
I can destroy everything. Well, before I head out, by the way, for my job, just in case, you guys know the identity of my father. Eve was a false name. The name's Persephone. Persephone Lamont, the next Devil Queen. And as I say that, I will walk towards the warehouse and leave them to do what they have to do.
Well, learn something new every day.
This doesn't phase me.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to do the thing. I'm so ready to do the thing. Yeah, I leave. I'm out.
I turn on my stealth. Wait. Hold on. All right. Hold on. My bad, guys. After Persephone, leaves the shuttle. Wait, hold on. Are we like
We're
on?
on
Are we
the
like
planet.
we're on the
Yeah,
planet?
we're on the planet. Yeah, we're on the
Oh,
planet. We just
oh,
landed.
oh, we landed. Okay, all
Yeah.
right, cool. So after Persephone leaves, excuse me, leaves the ship, I say, in 7, engage.
Launching N7 protocol 3939.
Oh
Make
shit, he's
humanity
about to
proud,
do the
Commander
fucking
Shepard.
thing. He's about to do the thing with the guy with fucking salsa.
All right. I turn on my stealth systems and walk off. And kind of scout out with my high agility.
No problemo. Let me move you guys to this.
Locked in.
Okay. So yeah, I will say that primarily the warehouses that 9 wants you to hit Persephone are gonna be these long buildings on the west and east side.
Okay.
Uh,
So like directly in front of us? Like
yeah. Like just
the one that I'm like if I'm like right here that I'm moving around the corner of?
uh, it's not the one closest to you, but the one to the north of that.
Right here?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
Then
ping them
that is
because
where I'm going.
it's gonna blow them up because of the way I drew them.
Okay.
But I will.
So I go over here. I'm looking for an entrance. Wait, I don't have to look for an entrance. I have to make a scene.
Right.
I'm gonna cut through the wall. I'm gonna summon my great sword and cut through the wall.
While she does that, Goga's gonna immediately scan the area.
Ow.
What the heck? How did I fuck that up? Okay.
Interesting.
Seems the buildings here shift and have a mind of their own.
Yeah, they're magical. All right, whatever. Now to convert. Yay.
Oh, hey, does the explosive knives proc venom? Are they
Sure.
hmm?
That's fine. You can proc venom because the knives themselves have no reason not to. Metal can hold venom on them, so should be no problem at all. Okay. Now the buildings are all in place. So yeah, you're trying to make a problem here and across the way over here. Two longest buildings. These buildings are like, they're not warehouses. They're just like, they directly intake like stuff from like checking people and stuff. You know, they're for checking.
Yeah, I summoned my greatsword and I cut a hole through the wall right here to walk through.
Right there north of you.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. You don't need to check for that. Yeah, you slice right through the wall.
Yep. Easy.
Yeah.
Also, I think Goga said he was gonna scan the area.
All right.
Yeah.
Which direction do you want to scan? Big, do you want to scan like this? Like this?
We're heading towards the warehouse, right?
So you're actually heading. You need to get through this. On paper, you need to get through this place without getting caught. And the entrance to that place is, I guess I'll mark it like it's like a Fire Emblem game. But essentially it's these spots.
Yeah, that is like Fire Emblem, yeah.
Bro.
Okay, so you guys want to make it up to those without getting caught. So y'all just wait for y'all just wait for me to lure everybody to where I'm at and you'll be good.
Okay. So could I still be able to scan, see if there's any hidden technology just in the general area?
Yeah. That seems fine. There's essentially hidden guys. I don't have them, like, they're not appearing because that would beat the whole point. But there are people here. But they patrol and what have you. So I'm not going to move them around constantly. It costs lag and waste time. So you want to scan, you know, to see if you guys can, like, get around and find out if there's any enemies nearby. That's the idea. Okay. So yeah, no problem. If you scan to the west of you, roll dexterity for me first. Essentially, you're gonna do this. I'm going to check. Okay. 66. With 66, you detect that you're just kind of playing it chill, you know, you're stealthing, you're looking around waiting for a bit, and it does appear that there is some sort of guy who paths, I'll just do the paths in green, that seems to path like what the frick, okay. I love that this blocks 70%. Okay. He paths like this.
Okay.
From where you are, you can tell that. There probably somebody else is supposed to path on the side you're on, but 9 mentions that they are right this second, they're like passed out. But 9 will wake them up soon so that they can still be there on their shift when their shift ends. They'll wake up with like a gap in their memory, but they'll think it's all chill.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm stepping through the giant hole I just cut in the wall.
All right. Step through the wall cut hole thing.
Can I scan the guy that's like pathing right here and see if they have any like equipment that could sense me in my full stealth?
That is a great question to have. Roll int. Like, you obviously already know he's in this path, and it's just more about checking his tech.
Can I add my plus 20? Plus 20
From what?
scanning.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, absolutely can use your download. It is specifically a weak point. Yeah, you could tell that he cannot see invisible targets. He is too low pay grade. It might be the case near the municipal that that's the case, but here on the shipyard, nope. The tech it looks like he has a repeating energy pistol, and he has a good shield. That seems to be the bulk of what he has. But he's a bit low tech.
Okay. Hmm. So I think to myself with this information that I could sneak past this guy. However, there are people up here that may have the capabilities to see me. However, we should be fine. But now I'm thinking I could try to assassinate him, or maybe wait it out and hope this person goes towards Persephone. Or we could just, I mean, me personally, I could go and sneak, but what about Gogarine?
I don't think
If
he
only
has
I could.
invisibility.
I honestly would.
I could try my luck and maybe make a drink that could make me invisible. I don't know.
Bro.
That's funny. Okay.
But if that guy's at this wall, I'm thinking. I could stay back and see what happens if Commander does sneak past over there.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. I tell Goga, I'm gonna go ahead and scout ahead and see if I can find any other combatants that aren't going towards Persephone, and then I'll scan them and see how proficient their equipments are. If they're pretty weak, we'll assassinate them. Or we can, if their equipment isn't good enough, we can just sneak past them. That sound like a plan. How do you feel about that?
It's not bad. I don't think I detected any sort of surveillance technology, so I believe we might be in the clear, but I'm not sure.
Be pretty chill. You have a drone if you really need it to look for a camera or something, but I can tell you that it's only gonna be the entrances of the entrance and inside these like buildings. Comes to cameras.
That means they definitely saw my ass.
Oh, actually, so when this guy goes right here, I'm actually going to come over here, sneak over and kill him. And
Okay.
then we can just move throughout like this alley, all sneaky like, and then boom, boom.
Okay.
Hmm?
That's his plan. How do you feel about it, Gogo?
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
Plans to wait till the guard gets the end of his path here to take him out and then to proceed north on the west side of the map. Quickly duck around this building to get to the
Hmm. Okay. I'm not a. I'm not opposed to it. However, I rather just let me know when you do, and I'll follow behind.
Gotcha.
All right, we'll say that you guys can initiate this plan as you see this guy kind of going over here. Right when he would duck into here, you guys make your way forward along the route. Both roll agility um, for me. Bottom. 8 and 5. Okay, that's not a problem because Tomisk is invisible, kind of help out. But you're able to maintain your distance, and when he gets to about here, because you're a bit on the slower end, you get to him. And Goga also maintains a distance behind you, though he kind of stands further behind you initially, just to make sure you can get a grasp on the guy. But since you do, he follows a little closer. Um,
So I get behind, yeah, I get behind him, and I grab my tail spear, and I just give him a nice, Kami no Wana. That's a nice, Ryotetsu Rugi no Nami, like a real silent light.
I see. Yeah, you take the spear to his back, and you step
And
out. Yeah, good.
can I ask for an assist from Salsa? I saw that he has 71%. Does he have access to a real Tetsurugi no Nami?
Uh, yeah, but that would cause a explosion somewhat. No, oh, sorry, I was inverting them. Yeah, if you just want him to do the super stab thing, that's fine.
I want this guy's HP to go down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no problem. You are able to synchronize that, and he will be defeated by this in a cinematic fashion.
Good job, Salsa.
Nods in approval and jumps back in shadows. All right, in
Come
this
Goga.
time, perfect. But you guys can.
Actually, Goga. I think
Hmm.
you should hack this guy's systems and get inside their communication network.
Hmm. I'm wondering if I do, that might trigger something.
Not if you're
Maybe
good.
alert to them. Yes, it always goes to how good I am. We can attempt it, but I'm just letting you know the risk.
That's fine because you got a distraction. You're good.
All right, roll hacking. Int plus hacking. As you sort of access this guy's PDA during the short interim between his death and otherwise to gain access to the codec signals. Oop. Yeah, that's plenty fine. You are able to gain access to their codec network and connect yours to it without being seen on the network itself. You are an encrypted entity. You can hear that there are many guards, but some of them have been rerouted from their original paths to deal with this pursuit. They're all talking about on the eastern warehouse as somebody is sneaking in a bombastic fashion in their mind. They have laid what they think is like a trap. More like an ambush than like they're not putting landmines in their facility or something. But yeah.
A radio Persephone. Hey, it looks like they got a trap setting trap for you. Looks like an ambush. Be careful, be on your guard.
I know. I picked up a little bit on that key thing. I can sense a few of them around here.
And you can hear me like dragging my sword on the ground through the PDA call.
Don't worry, I've got something for them, Shepard. Thanks
Well,
for
the
the
good
heads
thing
up,
is,
though.
the good thing is they're distracted. So this is our
just go.
chance, Commander.
Let's go.
I
I need to roll anything
let's
to get to the
see.
red.
Do you got to rolls anything? Roll me agility, I suppose. I'd still like to have it in case.
Come on.
Okay, how about you, Gogarine? Might need a little
At
assistance.
least I got a
Agility.
high agility. At least I got a blue agility.
Yeah, I mean, your invisibility is really helping here as well. You are both able to barely, like kind of sneak by, not unnoticed at all. No bonuses for the enemies.
Yeah. Since I've watched Shepard use key a few times and I was able to like use my magic to like sense it like twice when he used it that I somehow passed the rolls for, can I try to use key to sense how many guards there are?
Sure.
Since I technically don't have that knowledge.
Sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. What do I roll for that?
Wisdom.
That's what I thought it would be. Let's fucking go, dude. Damn. I mean, it's high.
You know there are more than 4.
Ooh, okay. Well, can I sense where any of them might be?
You can sense that they are, through this west wall.
Okay. I'm gonna get right here and stop just before the entrance. I am going to reach my hand through. Can I reach my hand through the wall and grab this guy?
Yeah, you could attempt to reach your hand through the wall, but they rolled a 113 and a 109 in noticing this.
Wait, they can see me? I thought the entrance was right here.
The entrance, yep, it's right there.
Okay.
They just hear you through the wall.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. So what do I have to roll to try to grab this guy then?
You would either have to dive out of the building to get him, because he's basically just essentially he's backing away.
Uh, they're pussy. Okay. Well, can I? Ooh. How high up is the ceiling of this building?
It's very tall.
Very
They have to be able to
tall.
put a crane inside of it.
Okay. Are there any? What's in this warehouse currently?
Let's see. This one should be storing mostly ship parts and weaponry of some sort, but it's pretty generic weaponry. I wouldn't call it like anything as close to like Ronda or any of the good equipment that Quay has. It'd be like
Okay,
his
for
starter
sure.
equipment.
I would like to. You said he's backing away currently. Can I, since he's backing away, is it possible that I could blood cleaver to break through the wall and hit him since it's a 10-meter radius?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay. Well then that's what I'm going to do is use blood cleaver.
Okay.
And this is cinematic, so the AP cost doesn't matter, just the stamina, right?
Generally, yes.
Okay. But
AV cost matters insofar as if it was really high, but this won't care.
yes, right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and it does a million billion damage. It does 180.
180. You will break their shields and deal some damage.
Yeah. So it hits both of them.
Yes.
Okay. And I will use the explosion of the wall, like the debris from the wall being shattered by me doing that, to like jump out and grab the guy in front.
Gotcha. Thing, but they didn't inherit. Why is I? Can I? Question mark. I cannot even see their bars.
They don't have them.
And yeah, I guess I don't. I gave him all the stats and I clicked that it would be visible. It's being funny. I think I. I'll just re-enter all. Did I have to just delete them and re-enter them? Whatever. But also. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you wanna grab this one through the wall, you said.
Yeah, I grab it as the wall is like breaking in front of them from the hit that I'm doing.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, do I have to roll strength or anything for
No.
that?
You just
No.
can't pass at all with the 29.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, I will grab this guy by the skull, blood cleaver into command grab. Yeah, that's right. My style meter goes up. And then I am going to so I'm grabbing him by the skull, and I am holding him in front of me, and I am going to while holding him, I am going to do, let's see, I am going to taunt everybody here. And then I am going to just crush this guy's head in my hand, because that's the coolest thing to do. Actually, no, I know what I want to do. Fuck that. I just leveled up my wings. Scratch that, not crushing his head in my hand. I'm going to fly into the sky with him. And I'm going to slam back into the ground, hoping to maybe like hit some of the people here with the aftershock from me hitting the ground.
Okay. Give me a second for roll for. I have to roll for these guys.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you roll me Agi twice?
Agi. That's a tough stat to roll. Okay.
All right. You do so. You grab this person, you go to jump in the air and do what you're doing. The others react to this. In doing so, 2 of them are able to react with gunfire of some sort. And they shoot the repeater pistols. One of them is able to hit you. The other one barely misses.
One of them hits me.
Yeah, it will hit you. Huh?
That means that I recover my blood from the taunt, correct?
Yeah, that seems.
Okay. Well, that's what I cared about. Because now I can do something really cool.
The gun that hit you is 52. Raw before other things.
52 before flat defense?
Yep.
Okay. So minus 15, so that's 46. Am I tripping?
37.
30. 37. Okay. Math way off. Okay. All right. So do that, and then I am going to slam into the ground and try to like hopefully have the aftershock of the slam with this guy deal damage to everybody else, maybe breaking their shields, and also probably killing the guy in my hand.
Sounds good to me. Roll just strength, I guess.
40.
Let's go with 100. I will hit D4 that makes sense for damage. Obviously, this guy dies,
Mm-hmm.
but the other take 100.
And everybody else takes 104.
Yeah, minus 104.
Does that destroy their shields?
For all of these other guys, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it cannot overpierce in this type of move, but it will. They had 100 shields, so 104 is pretty.
That's what I figured. Okay. So after doing that, I am going to activate the Black Wings of Lament and enter DT. This is obviously my style meter is up now as well, which matters. But I'm going to activate DT for 100 Realmic.
Sounds good. You do so.
And I believe that's the base DT is just like plus 20 to all my shit, right?
Yeah, generally speaking, it gives you
Okay.
like a bunch of augments.
Yeah.
Better
Once
flight.
once my style meter hits the next level, I'll go to Ruin, and then I'll go to It goes up on my style meter. It's okay. I'm locked in. All right, I'm also right here now because I flew into the air. Okay. So now I'm big mode.
Oh,
And while I'm big mode, if I'm plus 20 to everything, I am going to tier 4 Fallen Angels wings, all of them.
yeah.
This might kill all of them, to be honest. That is 455.
Yeah. One of them gets a returning shot because he won roll, but all of them will
Okay.
be the returning shots roll.
Okay, 54. So that would be 39 based off of
Yes.
the last one.
They will all get obliterated into bloody pulp. Rather than punching that in, I just put the X on.
Yeah, they all get hit by the damn thing. And that many kills, I mean, that has to raise my shit, obviously. We're at B now. And so I am going to go, because of that, I am no longer one-winged angel. I am going to activate the second wing for Black Wings of Ruin because my style meter went up. And I'm going to start walking around as that.
All right.
And I'm going to take my ass over to the other warehouse.
Gotcha. Do you want to try to destroy this warehouse first?
Oh, dude, I can just blow it up?
Well, you could do a bunch of things to destroy it, but yeah.
Oh, dude, can I stand barrage hex fist it in this form?
Yeah, that's.
I know
fine.
I'm not using the mech, but like, could I be the mech in this instance?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's me. It's my punches. Okay, I'm gonna do my 8-hit stand barrage, and on conveniently placed bomb inside of the warehouse. No, I'm gonna do it to probably any vehicles in here.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty
And-
of materials for those and engines and what have you that can be
Yeah,
blown
I'm
up.
gonna destroy all those, hoping that they explode from it.
Right. Sounds like
From
a
the
good...
Octa Hex Fist. The move of my father. The Hex Fist.
You do, in fact, find a lot of material that can cause a lot of problems. And you hit it with
Good.
the Hexafisto.
Yes.
Yeah, blow up
Magical
columns,
aura.
the vehicles, or not the ceiling starts to kind of buckle in. That's sort of like starts falling in on itself and getting destroyed. Fire starts to erupt. People are calling in like bomb threats or something they're thinking is happening, and the guards can't answer because they're defeated. The municipal district gets really upset by this, and Goga and Shepard, who are kind of laying low, notice some of the guards from really far away, like just hearing, like, oh, they're sending like a vehicle and more guards towards the incident location. And they use this to their advantage, and they get much closer to the municipal district without being caught by anybody.
I begin to slowly walk away from the building, whistling. I'm doing Joe's whistle from Ashita no Joe, in case you were curious.
Sounds good. You do so.
Yeah. Oh shit, there is a whole
It
vehicle.
won't appear until later. I just wanted to put
Okay, bet.
stats down on it. But you can finish it with the western rail warehouse if you roll good enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Western warehouse. But what do I have to roll?
Strength.
Strength.
Ah.
2. What did I have to roll strength for?
It's specifically to see if the stuff in here plus your strength could cause like the whole thing to cave in by the time a tank got here. But if not-
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay, bet.
All right. So yeah, you get there and you check and you punch some of the constructs, but this is well better taken care of. They must be storing like some noble shit in here, gemstones, things that are precious. So they really reinforce the structs for this warehouse. In that time, you do hear from outside this tank sort of rolling in. No people with it because they're all inside of it, clearly. But it does kind of roll down from northbound as you're in looking around on this warehouse.
Okay, how much do I regen in this time, by the way?
You may regen twice.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah, it's a good minute passed. And then they arrive in this big tank. They scan the area real quick for a person. The tank has pretty shitty vision. It will look around and there's no way it could see you, so it would have to detect you. Because there's a pillar here. But it scans, and it detects a lot of bodies. Its initial assumption is that the perpetrator ran away or something, and they're just trying to cause a terrorist incident. They proceed down the road a little bit, and we turn it over to you. What would you do?
Well, this building's a little bit harder to destroy. I guess there's only one thing I can do now, huh? I'm going to shift from the Black Wings of Ruin to the Heritage of Octa. And I am going to create a bubble of blood around myself that begins to slowly turn into a giant demonic body, similar to my own, but far more demonic, I guess, traditionally demonic. Looks like a giant, we'll say like a giant Oni damn near. That starts shrouding my body as it grows to a larger and larger size. And I will take the reins of my giant blood mech as the Black Wings appear from behind it and shroud the sky in darkness. I am going to then use from where I am now, I am going to, let's see how far I am. Oh, dude, yeah. I'm going to do the Octa Fist, the Octa Hex Fist here. From this range. My stand barrage while I'm inside of the mech. It does 280 damage. Well, 35 per hit. I guess it would be armored.
Yeah.
It's a tank.
It has a shield, not
But
armor.
that matters for the shield. That's what I care about, yeah. I want to break the shield.
No problemo. You do blow away the shield. Multi-hit helps in this
Alright.
context to deal some damage to the hull after the shield is punctured. Yes. You're able to
Alright.
deal
Don't die. And does it detect me from that? I mean, it should. I'm a giant fucking mech.
It definitely notices you. It will attempt to return fire in some capacity. I will roll to see if it can target. It cannot. It does have a move it can do if it fails to get a target. Not very good. It has sort of a just like engine booster, like ram forward type move. But it's not great. So yeah, well, it will attempt. I say attempt because this is pretty dodgeable, unlike some of the other stuff like guns. But it will attempt to just kind of lunge the tank forward on rocket boosters, like kind of like this, basically.
Is it possible for my mech? I don't know what the stat bonuses from my mech are, but I was going to see if maybe I could like clash with it and then try to pick it up as it tries to ram into me.
That seems fair. You have the same size category as it essentially. Like you should be basically like a 3x3. At least. Obviously in like total scale, you're way bigger than it, but for the sake of this. So you should be able to grab it. Yeah, you can roll you can roll one of two checks your own preference. You could either roll a sort of agility check, which would deal more damage if it succeeded, or a strength check, which is easier to do.
I'll go for the agi check.
Okay. Roll agi. It'll compete with its agi, which is not great.
Do I get any bonuses to agi while I'm in the mech? It does say I can expend stamina for speed.
Yeah, I would allow that. I would give you a plus equal to 2 times the expended stamina.
That is a bold thing to say to me.
Well, it's a gambit at the end of the day, so I don't mind.
I mean, I could just expend like I could expend a gross amount, right? I have 486 currently.
Yeah. Which I think is fine. Like, if you want to completely pass the check guaranteed, then you can, or you can just gamble.
Yeah, I'll just I won't do. How much would that? I'll expend 86 because I want to round out the number.
Okay.
So I'll expend 86 and then do my agi plus 86.
Okay, yeah. It can't fail, but I'll just roll its check for the funny. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I Okay. Yeah, I've done it. 180.
Yeah, expending 86 in this case means it costs 43 health, just to clarify.
Oh, really? Oh, because that's double.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I expended whatever 86 health was. I wanted my number to be even.
Yeah, no problem.
I wanted it an even 400.
It would be 86 higher than this, so you got a 266.
Oh, okay. Bet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like a spaceship versus a tank is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you activate these like blood thrusters as you sort of, haven't been in this state much, so you activate it and you fling well past what you were expecting, but it's super easy to just grab the tank on the way. And you use the actual like force to your advantage because you kind of just scoop it on the way and then you're able to bring the inertia down into the ground. So like you can basically like front flip and power bomb the tank into the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking about throwing it into the air, and while it's in the air, like grabbing the cannon part behind, like from behind my head as I jump in the air with it, and then like doing a somersault and slamming it down on the ground like a giant axe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And just destroying however many fucking buildings get hit by that. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll say like, yeah, you can swoop in a way to keep as much of the momentum as possible. You just pick it up and you fling it kind of behind and above you. and then you fall it up into the air and catch it and throw it into this building that's needs to be destroyed. Needs some demolition work.
Yeah.
The vehicle will collide with this building and explode in a comically large fashion, causing a little bit of duress for the citizens here because whether or not they themselves Black Construct members, they are, complicit in some sort of fashion, but a hole does open up into space here. You don't need to worry, you're in a mech, but
I'm in a mech, yeah.
I will roll the calamity of this sort of breach because it's very bad for obviously people to see a vacuum up here. So that is not good for them. They attempt, any and all people who are here, including this soldier here that's dead, just gets like thrown out into space. As a bunch of people, Salsa even like kind of worries about it, though he has been following, Shepard, but he does detect it, pulling him even just a tiny bit, so you can see how like large scale the hole is. But a lot of people start to deal with it. Metal starts flying in space. A lot of it starts to block up the hole over time, because it can heat up and sort of insta weld the hole if a lot of metal flies into it with just the amount of friction. But it is quite dangerous for normal people. Had you not been in this suit, you'd have to roll a bunch of checks, but you very much don't.
Fine. Even then, I mean, the suit itself can fly, so even if it somehow sucked the suit in, I would just fly.
Yeah. But yeah, it does definitely kills people. Let's see. D100 plus. Kills 47 people.
Oh, fuck! Well, I'm going to assume they were all evil.
Yeah, that's best.
And that's what I would assume. I would assume they're all evil. Okay, well...
Yeah, so what would you like to do? So, like, my plan going forward is, you get to do something. It could be anything, really, and they're going to enter the municipal building's main floor.
I will... Shit, I mean, my job's kind of finished, right? The hole has started to close as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
It got, like, whatever that's called when, spatial hole opens up and, like, everything flies into it. It usually, like, insta-welds it. I just don't know the term. But yeah, it got
Yeah.
welded immediately.
Well, if that's the case, yeah, that's all I was told that I needed to do.
All right.
Unless there's unless there's something else in the municipal district that, like, I'd care about, I'm probably gonna deactivate my mech and go to sleep.
Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, if you want to kind of do that, that makes sense. If you want to just like, for the fuck of it, just like blow up all the ships in their cargo bay too for extra measure, that's also possible.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, I can do that. I can walk over there with my mech and just start throwing them into each other.
All right, yeah, you'll fly over
Using it for practice.
Yeah, fly over and throw all their ships into each other and kind of slash at the sort of larger battle cruisers that won't take much from a collision, destroying most of the ship bay, so that they don't have any way to load new ships in or obviously take these ones out. And while you're creating this giant catastrophe for the Black Construct Satellite, Gogarine and Tomisk Shepard arrive in the municipal. You make your way through a sort of an intentional like back entrance, like through the side, and on the second floor you guys get in through Goga kind of opening up a secure VIP door, and then you guys proceed into the facility. Your guys' initial plan, according to what Nine brought up, was that you're trying to go in here to basically trigger like insane amounts of distress signals, right? you want to make it seem like every satellite is under direct apocalyptic attack and that they need to bring people from the Black Construct or it's ruined. So you need to basically get full access to their network and send all those distress signals out. Now you could do this kind of a little bit of ways. You can like murder everybody here so nobody can turn off the distress signals. That's a bit brutal, but you can do it. Or you can like basically force the distress signal and then like basically make the entire facility defunct, which would be like a non-lethal but trickier way. I say it's tricky because you have to cause an entire building the size of like a small skyscraper to be destroyed versus like just killing everybody with access credentials. But either way, you guys are in the VIP suite, so your access right now is really high. Like, you basically have max level access credentials right now.
Mhm. Okay, Gogarine looks to Commander Tomisk and he goes, "So, this is it. I know there's a lot of ways we can go about this, but let's not forget our mission. We need to send a distress signal. But of course, we might have to get our hands dirty. I have an idea, but I'm kind of curious on your thoughts, Commander."
Okay. What do you have in mind?
Okay. Well, he looks to the infrastructure of the place. Can he notice that, or like tell if it's like made of wood or, just any sort of building material in terms of like just what is the building material? Can he like detect what it is?
Building material just of like all the walls in the municipal place.
Yeah.
It's just thick metal. I think the actual walls of the outside are much stronger, but like now that you're inside, it's less insane. But maybe for the server room, it's probably like blast door equivalent.
Okay. And is there anyone in the vicinity at the moment?
In your immediate vicinity, no. Everybody's either working inside of like a
Okay.
server room or like a computer room, or they're like at the front desk. But you guys are currently in a VIP room on the second floor, which VIPs want it to be quiet and for nobody to bother them unless they call them. So it's like completely clean on this floor.
At this time, you guys hear a comically large explosion outside.
Yeah, you hear like a siren go off when the hull of the ship or the hull of the Citadel equivalent is breached, and it starts blaring like a DEFCON siren.
Okay. Puts out his cigarette and then he grabs another one. Then he goes, My idea was I would grab one of the people in the server room and I can make a distraction. I have an idea, but it may not work out. So I'm thinking if we could find something else to get everyone to realize they would have to send for I can cue the signal if my idea goes to shit.
Okay.
I'm sure these people, they're working, they're at least close to the higher ups, which I'm assuming the people connected with the Black Construct.
Gogo, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. Whatever you want to do, I'm gonna support you. You have been nothing but kind and helpful to me. Whatever you want to do, let's do this. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. My comrade. I go in. I gesture a shaking of hands. Get my hands out there and a shake. Gogarine's hand.
He shakes it back. Okay.
Let's do this thing.
All right. On my signal, I guess we'll have to make a scene if this idea doesn't work. But on my signal, only on my signal, we can just turn everything to shit. Don't have any other ideas than that. We're already here, so we might as well make the most of it.
All right. I'll go ahead and put a incendiary round in my tail spear payload shooter grenade launcher. Really equip incendiary. All right, ready to fling it.
Okay. So he goes down to, what was it, the server level, the room where there was people working at, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he goes in, and then he pulls out his pulsar pistol from his yeah, he
Probably
pulls it
part
out
of your
and
cybernetic arm, yeah.
yeah, that's yeah. And then he kind of aims it at the nearest person who's close to him.
Yeah, no problem. So just to explain the situation to me, you're heading for the server room, so you get to the outside of the server room. You're going to want to like breach the wall in some way, or do you plan to do that with like explosive?
Okay, so we're not in the server room. We have to.
You're in the
reach
VIP on the
in.
second floor. The server room is also on the second floor, but so you can get there with no problem. There's not going to be anybody in the way. But what I'm asking is more like, what do you plan to do to get in? So you can like hack in and then stick up somebody, but you can also like blow the door open. Like the way you do it affects how scared anybody is of you. So that's why I ask. Because it sounds like you want to put a pulsar pistol in some scientist's head, which makes sense. But I'm just curious how you get
Yeah.
into the room. Which you could do because Shepard can just Kamino on at the door. Which will blow it up.
Okay. Well, he's gonna opt to try to hack it open
Okay.
first.
That's fair. Yeah, go ahead and roll a hacking check. Intelligence plus hacking real quick. You hack into the door, and it seems to require like some information that you don't know. And in noticing, Shepard he's seen you hack enough things. He kind of notices that this is happening, and he kind of, gestures like, "Oh, let me try something," and just stabs his tail spike into it, and the door opens.
Yeah. I just walk right in.
Yeah, he walks in as well, and then he then aims his pulsar pistol at it, the nearest person.
And I will shoot a grenade at a group of people.
Okay, yeah.
Incendiary
Wow.
grenade.
Wow. Whoa.
That's good shit. I got you. Yeah, no problem. Let's check if they can evade this. So,
Whoa.
didn't think they could. They're just scientists. But yes, they all melt in fire. Everybody here freaks out as you kind of put a pulsar pistol to the side of somebody's head, and you can give them instructions. But the rest of them hold their hands up, afraid that another grenade will be lobbed towards them as the other ones burn. But they burn from a military grade incendiary, so they do kind of just melt to bone pretty quickly. They're not wearing armor or anything.
And as I see the look of fear in their eyes, I re-stealth and disappear and reappear in front of one random person, and I say, I have my tail spear on their throat, and I say, hello. Do as we say.
Okay.
And no one else dies.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever. I did the same shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Goga mutters under his breath, "Damn it, Commander." And then he goes, "Look, you have what we need. You're listening with me, but are you listening to me, buddy?"
Yep. Uh-huh.
And then he pulls down its shades, revealing his eyes, and then he goes, "Tell your boss this. The name's Tori Williams, and I'm looking for the Black Construct."
Okay. Tori Williams. Uh-huh.
With
Okay.
my tail spear coated with toxins, I cut the guy's cheek and I push him. I say, you have about 72 hours. Make peace with your loved ones after you send that message. As I disappear.
He freaks out and like it runs out of a separate door, and the guy that
You
Gogo is talking
routed
to
him.
is, well, they're two different people, but yeah. This guy
He
will run.
routed him.
Yeah, he did row him. Star of death shines on you.
The star of death shines down upon you.
Yeah,
Make peace with your miserable existence.
yeah. He sends the message about Tori, and then Tori Williams wants, he's gonna attack the Black Construct. He wants everybody here, whatever. He hits the distress beacon as instructed. Yeah, and he's freaking out. He sends the message to every other relay station as well. Do you tell them that basically like they're all going to be attacked within 1 week or something to the effect, so that they're all afraid?
He kind of looks to Commander. You know what? You got the job done. Never mind. And then he grabs another cigarette.
Why don't you hack into their mainframe while they know we're here?
just to be an asshole.
Now you're actually acting like a commander. Interesting. And then he does just that.
All right, roll hacking intelligence. Up.
At this time, can I call via the PDA after destroying all of the ships in the bay?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them up after destroying all this shit. Kinda out of breath, cause like this mech shit takes energy because it's eating my blood.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, how are things faring for you guys?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, everything's pretty good on our end. I say as I start scanning the area
Everything's pretty.
for
Is
for
that
good
is that a
use.
pile of bones back there? What the hell? Why is there a pile of bones in the server room?
Ask our dearest commander over here.
Yeah, I blew them up.
Oh, I blew quite a few things up actually. When you guys leave, be a little careful. There's a hole leading into space out there. But it should be closed up by now. At least I think so. I can't really tell.
Oh, is that one of your new tricks? Is that one of your things that you can do?
Uh,
Is that you?
I mean, I destroyed it. I can't create holes in this. I mean, I guess technically I created the hole in the space, but it was through power. It wasn't like through like a spell or anything. I just hit the ground really hard. I threw a tank into the ground really hard and it blew up and it caused a hole into space to happen. But basically be careful on your way out in case that affects you. It shouldn't. It should be closed up by now. But if it's not, then yeah.
Okay. Attention, everyone. I did it. Okay, so I have access to their satellite relays. So they'll be locked out for 3 days.
Good shit.
Good
Well,
job, Gogarine. I knew
this
you
was
could
a
do
lot
it.
easier than I thought it would be. Oh god,
I didn't
I'm
do
so
nothing.
drained.
Well, I say we gather as much information we can from here, gather as much equipment we can, kill the rest, and then make our grand escape.
Surely you're
Is there
done with killing, right, Commander? You've done enough, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
I'd say I've had enough killing for now. How is there anything else you two need me to do? Cause I'm gonna be honest, this Devil Queen power is really difficult to control. So is there anything else that you need me to do? If not, I'm going to sleep.
All right.
Like right
Well,
now? Here, right now?
I
You haven't
mean,
got back to the ship.
look, I know I usually am the type of person to just sleep anywhere, and normally I wouldn't, but upholding this body kind of requires me to funnel my own blood directly into it. So I actually don't know how long I have until I fall asleep, really.
send
Hmm.
your location. I'll come extract you.
I'm like right next to the pod back to the ship. It's fine. I'm in the ship bay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I destroyed all of their ways of escaping.
Yeah.
All of
Good.
their
Nice.
ships are gone.
Well, let me get done scanning all this stuff and downloading their secrets, in which I rolled a 97 on.
Okay, so I'm not needed for anything else.
Nope. I will meet you back in the ship.
Okay. I hang up and immediately fall out of my mech form, fall onto the ground, and I pass out in the ship bay. But not before putting my black wings over myself like a little blanket.
All right.
I guess I finished scanning up there and make my way back to the ship and killing and looting.
He's
Everyone.
being a real Viking about it. He is killing and pillaging.
and looting, getting
And looting.
and looting, getting digibucks, getting upgrade any information right along my way back to the ship.
All
He
right.
did say while you were gone, he told Goga, he's all right, let's kill the rest of them and get out of here.
Yeah. I see. That makes sense to me. Yeah, you scan the stuff, you pull a bunch of data from their databases about where their construct bases are nearby and how to kind of get through their into their warp ring, because they have like a sort of ownership of it, and so you can't warp into it without credentials. So you gain those credentials with your scans and by destroying the facility. And Goga obtains some different types of credentials, warp coordinates, and what have you, and access credentials to block them out of hacking back into the system for 3 days. In doing so, that happens. 9 recognizes that the destruction caused is of a high enough quality that there's no necessity in keeping the soldier alive, and punctures him through the neck with glass, and then picks up Persephone somewhat casually on a bed of glass that gets formed into, literal, like a pane that she can rest on, and glides it into the air. In sort of a quick, I don't know, a quick Gaiden episode, 9 sent a bunch of serious glass fragments, etc., all over the space to do something with them throughout the time you guys were here. And they're able to fully concentrate on that task due to the high destructive level and stealth. And so when you guys fully kind of get far enough away, Goga and Shepard in particular notice that 9 activates some sort of ability, and when you guys get far enough away, the space station starts to, I guess, collide in on itself, and starts to crack away as a bunch of holes are punctured all throughout the entire thing until it kind of crumbles into a giant mass, and eventually just becomes a hunk of junk in space, large comet, if you will.
I'm going to scan 9 as he does this.
No problem. Roll scan plus int. Where this power comes from.
Oh, there's a roll.
Rolled very
There's a roll.
good for what you can. You do notice the power that they're using is clearly from the Assassin's Core, but sort of the remnants of parts of that power seem to be of I guess they could be argued to be rifted origins. They don't seem to have the same crystalline skin flakes that you expect out of people who are like that. They must be a pure rifted, which you've only heard about from scientific studies. But they're one in an infinitesimally small amount, 1 in every 100 trillion people who are affected by the rifted phenomenon could be a pure rifted. But your guess is that they're a pure rifted of some sort, which have spatial collapsing powers because the wormhole. But it's not like the way the space works for the Archaeodon. It's like a Yeah, it appears like glass, like what you've seen them use. It's just usually it's purple or like a pinkish hue, but this one's clear. It's very bizarre. And they're also not poisoned all the time and coughing up blood all the time, like you'd expect out of a rifted. But that's the information you get as we kind of pan away into the dark depths of space as everybody in this satellite has been crushed as you guys proceed to the next satellite on the star chart. Ender session.
Abuse.